Alright, ladies and gentlemen, in this video I'm gonna start up my third Etsy shop. So I'm gonna take you through the whole process of how I pretty much set up a new shop and why I believe Etsy is such a great platform. So 2018 I started my first Etsy store, and it was pretty much a general store. 6 months later, or in third quarter, I decided to open up another Etsy store, and in both of them doing pretty well. I probably have almost 200 sales with both of them combined. Now I am thinking of doing my third store. The reason I'm doing a third store is I'm pretty much niching down these stores. So one is going to be more related to what I'm passionate about. Another one is related to dogs. Something that's, I have a dog here and I'm pretty, interested in dogs, and I'm seeing that I'm doing pretty well in the dog niche. And now the third one's going to be more catered to, I think I want to cater it more to family friendly stuff. I do have a baby, so I'll probably be doing stuff with kids, toddlers, so I'm thinking of selling onesies and maybe just more fun, cute stuff in this store. So let's get started and I'll show you how I set up a shop. So right here I'm going to start with a new account. I'm going to be using Printful as my fulfillment partner. Now you are allowed to have several Etsy shops. The thing I believe they want you to do is to use different emails. So for one of my shops I have a Gmail account, the other shop I have an Outlook account, and for this shop I pretty much have a Yahoo account. So let's go through it and I'll show you how it's pretty simple to get started. Let's go to sell on Etsy. We're going to go to open your Etsy shop. Put in the email address. So right here, I'm going to pick English, country Canada. My currency is going to be in Canadian dollars. Let's do this. This is what I want. I sell part-time, but hoping to sell full-time. Let's continue and save. So I'm going to call this shop We Are Wildlife. Check availability. Available. Awesome. Save and continue. Stock your shop. Alright, so here we're gonna have to create our first listing. Just to get the ball rolling, they'll probably ask us for some credit card information, and I'll pretty much show you what you will need to get before you get this rolling. So I'm probably gonna get, just gonna make a digital download of the logo I'll be using. Okay. Alright, so I did this pretty quick just because I don't want to make this video too long, but ideally you would like to put more images of how your product looks, how it's being used. So if it's a digital product like the one I uploaded, I could put like lifestyle images, so you can show frames, how it would look in a living room, how would it look in a gallery, and then right here down here you would obviously want to look at the measurements of the file, what kind of dimensions it has. Fill it as much as possible here in this description as well. You want to entice the customer to buy it. And just as well with the tags, try to fill out all the tags as possible. I still have 7 tags left. So usually I would go to E-Rank or Etsy Rank. Make sure I have good relevant tags. All right, so I have my first item at my shop. Save and continue. So right here I picked where my bank is located. And I'm gonna put all my banking information down. So here on my Yahoo account, I got the email, confirm. So right there, after that, I just pressed Shop Manager. And now I have to set up my credit card information. So they're gonna be charging me 27 cents for the listing I just created. Pretty much giving my credit card information will have my shop open. I believe you need to do all these steps before you can actually integrate it with Printful. So right here, we're just gonna edit the shop a little bit, put a logo, put a banner, and then we're gonna integrate it with Printful. So I've mentioned this site several times on a lot of my videos, and this is where we're gonna create the Etsy banner, and I believe we can also do the icon. There we go. Let's do with the icon. So right here you have several options of ways you can create your icon. So if you don't have a logo, you can definitely go in here and pretty much just put your name or use one of these templates. So I have a logo, so I'm just gonna upload that. Have it uploaded right here. I think I just have to click it twice and then I'll have it up there. Alright, just stretch it to the edge. What's this right here? Okay. So just download it. Alright, so now I'm just gonna upload the image I got from Canva. Choose file. Get the logo uploaded. And save. Looks good. And there we go. Now let's create a banner. So a lot of times people don't use banners. Not everybody uses banners, so you don't have to do this. But I just want to show you how I can pretty much do it with Canva. So let's go back to Canva. And then we should have the option to pick banner or Etsy shop cover. So this shop is pretty much going to be family friendly. Going to be geared more towards nature, animals, adventure, these types of topics. So I'll be looking for something maybe like this. Let's see if there are any animals here, or plants, trees. So actually, there's not that many options for Etsy. So right now, I don't necessarily like any of the images, but I will be picking is something that I think the type would look good on my shop. I kind of like this type, but I'm not sure it'll go with the theme. Maybe this one. We'll give it a try. So this is probably my favorite spot to get images. The best free stock photos shared by talented photographers. So I do have a profile here. Let me log in. So if you guys want to have a look at that, it's pixels at Daniel/Barrientos/231019, or maybe you can just look up my name. So I do have some images here you guys could use. So now I'm going to be looking for an image I can use with my banner. So let's just type in wildlife, see what I can get. Alright, so let's go for forest. I think I'll just do a background image with a forest I might like. I like this one. Okay. So let's download this one. So right here, I'm gonna upload that image. Alright, so I decided just to make the text white. I'm gonna go to the image, go to filter, and see if there's something that I might like that will make the text stand out, and also just make the image in the background look a little bit better. So let's just download it. All right, save it. Now we're gonna add a shop title. Life Adventure Apparel for family. So right here, you know, pretty much a little description of what the whole shop is about. I can upload a picture of yourself. I usually always, you know, put something there. So let me see if I can find something. So right here, you'll be able to select some products that you want it to be featured. So usually I do put some of my best-selling products there, or what I do is you know, put up the new stuff that I just added. So I don't want to use it here right now, so we're just gonna cancel that. Shop announcements. What I've been recently doing right here is basically saying sign up to my newsletter to get 10% off. I'll put a link there to my newsletter, and hopefully you know, I get a few people here and there signing up to use that discount code. Here we have our listings. Definitely going to be putting more. I haven't done this too much, but I definitely need to work on this year. So I want to make a video about the shop. I want to do some pictures. I want to add a story, and then put some relevant links. Now the reason why I'm doing several niche shops instead of doing this one Etsy store where I have all kinds of niches in one, like basically what they say is a general store, so a store that has all kinds of niches, is what I'm doing is I am building social media accounts for each one of these, and I've seen success doing this with Merchant by Amazon and pretty much Etsy, like where I've been able to drive a bit of traffic when I post stuff on my Facebook page, or when I'm posting some stuff on my Instagram account. I see that I am getting traffic that is coming from there. Now the trick is to get them to convert. So this is what I have to work on this year. So the rest of the part right here, it tells you, you know, how some of the terms and conditions of your shop, your exchange and return policy. So have a look at this. You can edit it. To be honest, I pretty much kept it how it is. I do have occasionally someone that wants a return, wants an exchange, or wants a refund, and it doesn't happen all the time. So since it is, you know, I'm not having consistently, I don't have an issue of refunding a person or having them exchange a product. All right, so this is our shop so far. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to integrate it with Printful. So once you're in Printful, you can go to Printful, Landing, Etsy. They'll kind of show you the steps of how to do this. So let's just go do it together. So once we're in Etsy, go to Landing/Etsy, connect Etsy shop with Printful. So just click that. So here they have a video. Let's see if it'll kind of guide us of how to do this.
Let's look at connecting your Etsy shop. Before connecting the two platforms, you'll need to create accounts. So if you're not yet a Printful user, go to our website and create your free account. And do the same with Etsy. Create a seller account. There are 2 steps you need to take before you connect your Etsy store to Printful. First off, if you set up a new Etsy account and don't have any active listings, you'll need to create and publish your first listing to your Etsy shop. You can simply create a mock listing and delete later, but it's important to do this before connecting to Printful for the integration. Note that it costs 20 cents to create an Etsy listing. For more info on setting up your Etsy account and creating listings, check out Etsy's help page. There'll be a link to it in the description below. Secondly, if you're selling print-on-demand products on your store, Etsy's policy asks you to list your production partner. So in this case, Printful. To do that, in your Etsy account, go to the Settings tab here, then Production Partners, and then add a new partner. Now type in Printful here. If you don't want to show Printful as your production partner to your customers, you can check this button here, but you'll have to add a description title that will appear on your store instead. So for example, print-on-demand dropshipping. Next up, here add one of our fulfillment center addresses. For example, let's add our LA location. And type up a description for Printful, a fulfillment, warehousing, and shipping service for small online retailers.
So that's a step I need to do for the shop. So let's go back and add the fulfillment partner. So I believe it was settings and production partners. Add new production partner. It's going to be Printful. So you don't necessarily have to use Printful. There's several other ones that help you integrate with Etsy, but I like using Printful, and I've been using Printful for the past 2 years, and I really haven't had any major issue. And if I ever had an issue, it was pretty quickly resolved. So Printful location, so they're located at Chatsworth, California. Chatsworth, California, USA. And this is going to be a fulfillment, warehousing, and shipping service for small online retailers. Okay, why are you working with this partner? I have enough on my current, but I need help meeting demand for this product. I don't have technical or equipment to make the entirety by myself. Let's see what they recommend.
For example, I don't have the technical ability to make it entirely on my own. I have to roll in the design process and the role of Printful. And save. And now it'll appear here.
Okay. So design, I design everything myself, and they do everything for me. All right, so now I'm just gonna connect to Etsy. All right, it seems everything's okay. Here's my Yahoo account. Allow access. So I already connect an existing account with Printful. Alright, so I believe we're ready to go. Let's add a product on Printful, and from there they'll send it to Etsy. So let's do this together. So I'm just gonna get a t-shirt. As you can see, Printful has several products for kids, accessories. They have tote bags, hats, they have pillows, mugs. Have a look at that if you're interested in Printful. But we're just gonna go for the basic, what I've been consistently selling, and that is t-shirts. Now, personally, I really like the Bella plus Canvas t-shirts. You'll probably make more money if you go with Gildan, but I personally just like this, and I usually get good comments with the quality of the shirt as well as the colors. You have a lot more of a selection with Bella plus Canvas t-shirts than you do with some of the other brands. So I'm gonna pick this one. This is the one I have been using quite often. So from there, I'm gonna upload my image. So I uploaded an image. I'm gonna pick my t-shirt colors. All right, so I picked just two colors, the Heather Midnight Navy and the dark gray Heather. It's basically a black and kind of a navy blue color. Right here, I could edit the image if I just wanted to make it a little bit bigger. If I wanted to move it, you can definitely do that here. So I did make it somewhat bigger. I'm gonna try to center it now. So I can center it with this as well. So I'm just gonna center it there. If you do want to add stuff into it, you can go in there and add the text into it, but I'm not gonna do that. And you can also add some clip art. Alright, so once you have your colors and the design looks good, let's go proceed to mock-up. And this as well is fairly new. So they did update their mock-ups. Usually I would just pick the wrinkle look. You would only have, I think there were 4 options, like these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just stick with what I've been using so far. So wrinkled mock-up, proceed to description, and right there, let's say I'm gonna name this camping short sleeve t-shirt. It says master of the campfire. This is roughly what I do with most of the print on demand titles. I put in the target audience I'm targeting. So the first phrase or the first word, I pretty much want to make sure I'm targeting the right people. So this t-shirt for people that are going camping. So camping short sleeve unisex t-shirt. And then the next part, I usually just put in what is in the t-shirt or the design of the t-shirt. Now the description, I know some people pretty much change this whole thing up. I just leave it there, and then I'll just put in master of the campfire, great gift for the family that loves going camping. And you can go on and on and on and try to convince your potential customer to purchase it. So right here again, I would go to Etsy rank and get those keywords. So right here you can change it up to see the percentage of profit. As you can see, you have different sizing. What Printful will be charging you This is what's going to be on your Etsy store. So what you're going to be charging your customers and what you are going to be getting for profit. I strive to have a minimum of $10 profit. The reason is half of it is going to go on fees that you'll be having to pay Etsy, and if you're going to be using any coupons. So right there with 10, I'm looking to get $5 real profit after the fees and after the coupons and all that stuff. So this is the minimum, and then I also go up. So I don't usually go beyond $30 Canadian. Once I say it's a good selling t-shirt and there's demand, pretty much almost like merch, I start bumping up the price, and I usually get until $30 Canadian. I believe that's probably going to be $27 US dollars, something in that range. So let's just bring it down. I'm going to put that 27.50 cents, going to give me $10 profit, and let's go submit to store. Alright, so we have the design uploaded. Now to publish it on Etsy, we want to do this on Etsy. So right here in the link, we have edit in Etsy. Alright, so here we're at Etsy. We're almost ready to publish it. So what Printful pretty much does, it'll put in some images, the images you need. It'll put in the sizing chart. Usually what I add here is mock-up images. This is going to be our main thumbnail, so I adjust that one right there, save it. We're going to check mark this. This is very important that Printful is the partner that will be fulfilling this. We're going to need to fill this out and any other relevant information that I haven't done on Printful or that's not available on Printful. So you can go in here. You don't have to do everything. As you can see, some of the stuff is optional. So let's have a preview of what the product would look. And then there you go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that video helped you out. If you're interested in starting up an Etsy store, that's one option to use a fulfillment partner like Printful. You pick them or other ones, but the process is somewhat going to be similar. But if you do have any questions, make sure you put it in a comment down below. Reach out to me on Instagram, try to connect with me. I'd love to hear what you guys think. How I can improve these videos, or if you have any questions of the whole process of integrating with Etsy and Printful, or if you have any questions with Etsy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, see you until the next video. Peace.